Chainsaw Man Chapter 101 is here. Let's go ahead and read it. I'm really excited to get through it and give you my thoughts at the end. If you're not familiar, I am Artorigold. Make sure to sub to the channel if you like any Chainsaw Man content. Also, apparently there is a weird source that I saw that apparently the chapters may be entering a bi-weekly schedule. So, you know, that might be better for the quality of the series all around if that happens. So I kind of welcome it. It kind of sucks if you're impatient, but hey, it is what it is. I'll go ahead and post this on the screen. Bam. All right, let's go ahead and read the chapter. About yesterday. Thanks for the shoes. You can have them back. Oh, it looks like she's returning them. Looks like she's actually pretty happy about this. Huh? I said you could keep them. That's okay. They were a little too small. Oh, too bad. That's kind of funny. Yeah. Nice big smile. Hey, do you want to go into town to look for devils after school today? Look at that. She must actually be really excited to do all the devil hunting, huh? There'll be way more devils out in town, guaranteed. We can avoid the jerks at school that way too. She doesn't look too happy about that. Oh, but she looks like she'll do it anyways. Sure, I could be down for that. Awesome. Chapter 101, After School Devil Hunters. It looks like she doesn't really want to do it. She just is happy to have a friend. And her friend just happens to be obsessed with killing devils, which she is one. Or at least has one inside of her. Nice little background here. It's interesting to me because the cities look really worn down, but at the same time, they look very advanced. I don't know why that is. There's just lots of pipes everywhere. There's always so much going on in these cities, and I believe the story actually takes place somewhere in the late 90s too, which is kind of interesting, but I guess just because this world is very different. I mean, devils are something everybody knows about, so you have to wonder just what kind of direction the technology and world is in compared to, you know, what a normal world is, because it does look very different. Anyways, I guess Yoshida skipped school today. Is he not serious about joining the Devil Hunter Club? Why'd you decide to join, Yuko? Because I want to be a devil hunter, duh. You can earn big paychecks even without a college degree. You know, this is something that reminds me of another character who also was into this for big money. Kind of interesting. I wonder, did they ever state just how much money they were making? I don't think that was ever really stated, was it? It's pretty interesting though. I mean, people are pretty willing to sell their souls, metaphorically, for big money. People in our world, especially, they love to be able to get money. Money is what everybody wants, right? It's a big motivator. Even if it's something as scary as devils, people most likely would do it even if it was terrifying in real life, because if it pays well, anybody would do it for the money, which is sad, but this is actually pretty realistic in my opinion. Anyways, I think this is pretty realistic. If we were in the real world and devils just started showing up and killing random people, people would be terrified, but there would be people who would go out there and kill them or whatever for the money, especially if it paid a lot. So I do think that it's kind of interesting. Not to mention, my parents got killed by... Oh, okay, so she has a little bit of other motivation there. She probably hates devils. So I'd like to be an Avenger. Perfect, right? Oh, look, they got their weapons. See the katana? She has the katana. I don't see the axe, though. Didn't she have an... Oh, there it is. I see the axe. Me too. My parents were killed by a devil, too. I wonder if her parents... Because she hates Chainsaw Man, I wonder if Chainsaw Man was responsible for this, actually. Or, in a way, Chainsaw Man was not directly responsible, but, you know, maybe he did something that caused it. Maybe that's the reason why she hates Chainsaw Man so much. Really? Is that why you're joining? Yeah, more or less. Oh man, this is gonna sound so wrong, but we're kind of like manga main characters, don't you think? Oh, here we go. Breaking some fourth wall. Kind of love it. When we become devil hunters, we should partner up as buddies, like two avenging angels of death. I do think that's pretty cool. Having a partner, I mean, that's how you kind of want to go into... I mean, I wouldn't want to hunt devils alone. That sounds fucking terrifying. I would need to have somebody do it with me, especially somebody that I trust. Sure, if we become devil hunters. Awesome. No takebacks. I have to pee when I get excited. I'm gonna hit the restroom. Okay. She looks pretty happy. We should kill her. Ooh. Why? Why should you kill her? Come again? The remains of your kills belong to you. Let's kill Yuko and turn her into a weapon. So everything that she kills belongs to you, and then you can turn that into a weapon. That's the power of the War Devil. Anything that she owns can be turned into a weapon. But that's interesting. Does that mean that she owns that spine sword? Is there some sort of particular strength to doing that? Because she had that spine sword from the first chapter, or at least, you know, part 2's first chapter, and she's not really using it again. Would that sword be stronger than a different sword? Is there a reason to do that? It seems senseless unless there's some sort of weird friendship connection or bond that ends up making the weapons that you control even stronger. Don't be ridiculous. To kill a devil, you'll need a powerful weapon, no? The guiltier you feel about creating a weapon, the more powerful it will be. Oh, that's how that works. Okay, so the connection that makes it stronger is the guiltier you feel. Holy shit, dude, that's so fucking dark. Okay, you like her. She should make a good one. Oh, this is gonna be tragic. Tragedy. This is all just spelling out tragedy in the future, dude. Luckily, this city has plenty of abandoned buildings. Choose the location wisely and you can kill with little risk. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't give in to that. I don't think you need to do that. There's no way I'm doing that. Are you insane? Looks like she's getting a lot of onlookers. I mean, she's probably just sitting there talking to herself in public. That's how everybody else is seeing it. You're always jumping to violence. What, is that the best you could come up with? You aren't here to make friends, remember, girl? I have to change the subject. You know, honestly, even though that's a good idea, she's thinking that. She probably hears or knows what she's thinking about. I mean, that's something we saw in some of the other chapters. So if she's saying that, she's gonna see right through that. Girl this, girl that. Stop calling me that. I've never liked it. Do not change the subject, girl. See? Right there, she knows. I literally just told you not to call me that. I have a name. It's Asa. You don't call me by my name either. War Devil is just weird and awkward. That's true. If you say War Devil in public, that could be pretty bad, probably. That could give you away if anybody listens, right? That's not good. Knowing the name of the devil is a lot of power because you kind of know what they are all about, right? You know how strong they are from their name, because the more fear you have for that, that's going to be how powerful you are. So if you say War Devil out loud, people hear you. That's right. Yep. If you just say War Devil instead of a name, that could be kind of awkward. I mean, power is with the name in the Chainsaw Man universe. The Gun Devil was so strong because people understand and have a fear of guns. And the stronger the fear is, that's going to be how powerful the devil is. So saying War Devil out loud could be dangerous for you because other people can understand just how powerful you are. You say war, that's a pretty big thing, right? People are going to be like, okay, War Devil, you're strong. I'm probably not going to fight you. I'm going to run away, whatever. It's probably not going to be good to call yourself War Devil and say it out loud like that. I'll allow you to avoid this subject for now. She'll make a better weapon after you've grown closer anyway. You know, this is actually a crazy parallel. Spoiler alert, obviously if you're here, you've probably seen all the chapters, but this is just like Makima with Denji in part 1. Like literally what she did to Denji. She got him attached to all these people and then took them away. We're seeing a huge parallel here. War Devil is difficult for you to use, is it? Very well, then call me Yoru. I'll have to look that up and see what that means. Maybe Yoru has some sort of meaning. If it serves my quest to kill Chainsaw Man, I'll swallow everything you say. Thanks, Yoru. Kill Chainsaw Man? Turn Yuko into a weapon? I don't care about all that disturbing stuff. I thought she hated Chainsaw Man, though. I can definitely understand why you don't want to turn Yuko into a weapon, though. I haven't had this much fun in forever. I couldn't care less about anything else. Look at them just walking around with these weapons in public. That's kind of wild. Folks, do you know the leading cause of death for Japanese people? About 20 people have currently stopped to listen to me. Out of those 20, only 5 will get to die of old age. Out of the rest, 5 will die of illness, 1 will die in a traffic accident, 1 will die from homicide, and 1 more will commit suicide. The remaining 7 will all be killed by devils. And yet the people walking past, they all mistakenly believe that they'll pass peacefully in their own beds. We Japanese people need to wake up and smell the danger. The fact is, any one of us could be killed by a devil tomorrow, or even today. But the TV and the newspapers, all they'll talk about is celebrities and eat this and buy that. That's why I'm here to spread the truth instead. I repeat, is this maybe somebody trying to be a politician? Maybe he's advertising himself as some sort of political candidate? I repeat, 7 out of every 20 lives. Oh, here we go. There's a devil. Oh, they see their first devil. It's a big one, it looks like. Just grabbing people, just yoink. Throwing them, maybe. Ooh. Oh, shit. Is that the Bat Devil? It looks like the Bat Devil. Just going around. Snuffed out and devil. I mean, yeah, look at that. Okay, so wait, this person talking right now is nowhere near this scene. Make no mistake, mankind. Oh, look at that. Look at the way he's chewing on his arm. Like Stretch Armstrong, dude. Like fucking Luffy. He ain't made out of rubber, though. Look at that guy. He does look like... No, maybe it's not the Bat Devil. He does have some weird features. I don't know what the hell that is. Is that war with... I mean, it does look kind of like the Bat Devil, maybe? Now we see war. War again. It's a big theme. War. This is a war of sorts. Ooh, they're out of their league here, probably. This isn't no Tomato Devil. This is one scary looking guy. I don't know. This is scary. I have bad news and more bad news. Uh-oh, Yoru's saying that. She's sweating. First, we can't beat the... It is the Bat Devil. We can't beat that Bat Devil in our current state. Why not? And second, I just learned that I can't take over your body when you're stricken with fear. That's interesting that she told her that, though. Wouldn't that be a big disadvantage for you to tell her that? Or maybe it's her advantage to tell her that so she gets, over her fear. Asa, back away, slowly and quietly. So she's so afraid she can't take over her body. That's pretty interesting. What? Didn't we saw the Bat Devil in part 1, too. Let's keep going for now. We can analyze it a little bit later. Dash. I said slowly, you idiot. Looks like they just start running away. I mean, that is the last chapter. Damn. Well, here you could see to be continued on the 16th. So that kind of confirms that we might be either a not regular schedule. Maybe it's a break. I don't know. It didn't. I think usually it would say if it's on break. Maybe we are entering a bi-weekly schedule now for the manga. This is interesting. Okay, so I want to look up Yoru and its meaning. Apparently means evening. English translation could mean also night. Night or evening. So I wonder, there's probably some sort of significance there. My first theory is that the War Devil is stronger at night. We did see the War Devil reveal herself at night, and it looked like she was in the form of some sort of owl, which is nocturnal, and it was night, and she seemed really powerful. One of the other things about war, and the reason why I could think that, is because more often than not, people at war attack at night because it's under the cover of, I mean, you have no sun, it's under the cover of darkness and night, and so it's more powerful, more effective to ambush and surprise your enemies in war at nighttime than at day because they're a little less prepared. So maybe there's a lot of connections there. Maybe she's not very strong during the daytime, and that's another factor to why she said this. So one of the reasons, of course, she's really afraid she can't take over her body, and that's why she can't beat it. The other thing is during the daytime, she's a lot weaker. I think that's a pretty reasonable conclusion. I do think that if you look at the meaning of Yoru, meaning night or evening, that probably is the most likely time people would attack during war. So I think that makes sense. And of course, when we were first introduced to her, it was at nighttime, and it was like some sort of owl creature as well. I do really like that. So one of the other things here about this Bat Devil, though, that's interesting. I wasn't expecting to see the Bat Devil again. All right, so I have the Bat Devil up here on the Chainsaw Man wiki. Let's go ahead and read what they have to say here. After his death at the hands of Denji, Bat Devil revived in Hell. He eventually died in Hell, causing him to awake on Earth once more. After returning to Earth, he starts wreaking havoc. I wonder who killed him. So somebody killed him and he revived. Hell is the place where a lot of powerful devils are, such as the Darkness Devil. So you have this weird, I guess you just constantly see just different incarnations of all these, not super weak, but relatively weak devils that probably just go through hell and the real world constantly. Because when they go to hell, they probably just get killed immediately by Darkness Devil type tier, like primordial fear level devils. And then when they get on Earth, they're strong enough to kill all the innocent people, but eventually they'll meet some devil hunters that are most likely stronger. Right, you get the Fox Devil, all kinds of things. So you just see this constant cycle of devils just killing people all the time. It's kind of interesting because I think that they get stronger probably with each incarnation, wouldn't they? Because in theory, you would see these devils so many times, like throughout the years, they would get scarier and scarier each time because of the victims that just keep coming. That's how I would imagine it to be. I would imagine they are probably kind of similar mentally. They probably have the same thoughts, right? It's not like, it's kind of like you get isekai'd, right? You probably have the same memories, I would imagine. Maybe we'll be able to explore that a little bit more here with the Bat Devil. Maybe you need to be a really strong devil in order to do that. Maybe the weaker ones don't. Maybe they're more beast-like in nature, especially if you're based on a beast, such as a bat. I will say this one looks much more feral. The other one he looks more evil. This one just looks more wild. His eyes are popping out like crazy, which reminds me of the owl a little bit. The guiltier you feel about killing someone and turning them into a weapon, the stronger that weapon is. I mean, I don't want to say it, but it does look like Chainsaw Man is going in a direction where Yuko is going to be killed ultimately much down the road and turned into a weapon to possibly defeat or fight a really powerful devil, which would make me extremely sad when that happens. We've all read Chainsaw Man before. We know how dark it gets. We know how it likes to treat its characters, especially if you guys have read Fire Punch Man. Now that's a manga you guys should check out if you haven't. Written by the same mangaka. It's very dark. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for reading this with me, hanging out. If you have any comments, maybe we could talk a little bit about the chapter itself down below. And as always, sub to the channel, all that. And we will do another one of these on the 16th, and I will be doing the trailer and reacting to the trailer and all that once that drops here pretty soon. So have a good one, and I'll see you next time.